Hi, this is Laura. I'm the CEO of VMV Hypoallergenics. We're here to save the world's skin with the safest, most proven effective care on the planet. And I'm here for another skin installment of Ask A Skintellectual, where we answer your questions that we get on Instagram, online, pretty much anywhere. Before I get started, please don't forget to follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're getting so much content up there that's really helpful. And check out our blog, vmvinskin.com. There's a lot of helpful info there. And if you'd like to shop our products, you can do so at vmvhypoallergenics.com internationally and vmvhypoallergenics.ph in the Philippines. Okay, Rush Manila is asking, I have combination skin, more oily, not dry, but very sensitive skin. Which facial wash is ideal? So very sensitive skin, the first thing we always say is, it might actually be an underlying irritation or an allergy to an ingredient that you're using. A patch test can be really helpful just to really help determine what is causing the sensitivity. Otherwise, a great option is our Hydra Balance Gentle Cream Cleanser for combination skin. It's a great sort of cleanser for combination skin. It's even sensitive skin, but if it is really, really sensitive, I wonder also if your skin is sensitive because of possible treatments for maybe acne or something like that. But sensitivity is not sort of a normal state of skin unless there's a really specific condition. So a patch test would probably be really helpful. Ruth is asking, can you use Armada face cover for the lips? And the answer is yes, very much so. You can actually also add Boo Boo Balm on top of it for extra hydration to seal that in and give you like a really nice lip balm plus the protection of the Armada face cover. Great idea. And layering is actually a really good thing for sun and light protection. So what would be a really amazing thing to also try is put Armada face cover or your Armada whatever product on your lips, then follow it with one of our lipsticks, and then Boo Boo Balm, and you have that layering protection plus hydration and your sun and light protection. Thomas is asking, is it necessary to apply VMV Armada sunscreen indoors? And yes, very much so. In fact, most Armadas are made and tested specifically for outdoor and indoor sun and light protection. Oh, the question is if I need to reapply when I'm indoors. Okay, yeah, before I would have said no, but with what we're seeing through, say, COVID, people have been disinfecting a lot around them, like a lot more than they normally would. And the thing is, especially with some disinfectants like bleach, they are photoallergens, so they can cause hyperpigmentation. With all that disinfection wafting up, it can really cause hyperpigmentation. Plus, more people are working from home and really sort of close to a lot of gadgets and indoor lights. So if you are prone to hyperpigmentation or are photosensitive, or like me, I'm working right next to a window and in front of a big monitor, then yeah, reapplying Armada would not be a bad idea. Another way to go about that is apply once in the morning, but then follow with layering. So you would add, say, your sunscreen and then your foundation and then your pressed powder or concealer and then your pressed powder. And that should actually get you through most of the day. But if you plan to continue working at night in front of a screen or with other gadgets with indoor lights, then yeah, you should reapply. Oi Patty is asking, sunscreen for pregnancy. Most Armada sun and light screens are actually great for pregnancy and breastfeeding. The sort of top recommendation is Armada Baby 50 Plus or Armada Post Procedure 50 Plus, or in the United States, Stay On Point, because they are purely mineral sun and light screens. But the best guide is really your OBGYN and pediatrician because they know your case best. We do have a blog post on skincare for during pregnancy and when you're breastfeeding, and a video on our mom and baby care products, which are both really, really helpful because they explain sort of what really to look out for, what we recommend, etc. And congratulations. Calf is asking if one of our stores is accepting facial appointments already. In the Philippines, some of our stores are open for facials. Really the best thing to do because things change so much still now. You can go to s.myvmv.com/join us on Viber to ask us directly on Viber, or go to vmvhypoallergenics.ph and make sure you're signed up for our emails because we make sure to get the most accurate news out there fastest through those email lists. I am Julia is asking, does VCO tan the skin? And the answer is no. Radiation from the sun and light does. With light, it takes longer. VCO can help with some of the post-tanning damage to the barrier, but tanning is just not healthy. So, period. Yeah. Isla17 is asking, safest hair color or dye? Unfortunately, there aren't real options yet. It's been a frustration even for us. Most hair dyes contain PPD, which is a top contact allergen. You can go to vmvinskin.com to get more information about that. Henna is sort of a nice option, but it is temporary and might stain your sheets and clothes and stuff like that. And anything that says long lasting that has henna, you know, henna is like a reddish color. If it's black, if it's long lasting, it probably has PPD in there. So be very careful if you're allergic to PPD. Zet Venus is asking, is moisturizer really necessary? And the answer is really yes, it is. We don't live in the same world that we did, you know, years and years ago, with far less allergens and contaminants and pollutants in the air in our lives, right? And so our skin's barrier layer, which is super important, tends to be a lot more damaged now than it used to be, and moisturizers can help repair that barrier layer, especially something like virgin coconut oil, which can really do actually all of it. It can provide a palisade as sort of a more occlusive protection against contaminants and other things that can further dry out or irritate the skin. And it can provide some barrier repair, actually, and it locks in water. So yeah, moisturizer is really necessary. If you have oily skin, just choose something that's non-comedogenic and non-acnegenic, so it will not clog the pore and will not irritate the pore. Thank you so much for your questions. Keep them coming on Instagram. We put a story up there, but you can certainly ask questions of us anywhere on social media, on our website. Let us know what you thought. Let us know if you have questions here in the comments. We'd love to hear from you, and certainly share this if you think it might be helpful to someone. Thanks very much for joining me again on Ask A Skintellectual. Have a skintastic day.